Everybody, I'm eating things and you're watching Less Than Rhetorical, and I have a tier list for you, a defensive operator tier list for Year 9 Season 2, so that I can help you guys finish out the season strong, win some more games, and get that rank up to where you want it to be so that you can end this season in a good spot to start next season. So, we are doing defensive operators today, and I've got all the defensive operators labeled down below. I kind of want to start with wall denial first. So I really think wall denial is, for the most part, situational, but this is my ranking for these operators. Kaid is useful even on sites where wall denial isn't like absolutely needed, but there might be a hatch that you could deny, or there might be a wall that you could deny, even though it's not like needed denial. Kaid still has great guns. He's got a C4. He's got, I think barbed wire is his secondary option, and barbed wire has been buffed this season. So I just see him as better than Bandit. I know Bandit has C4 and barbed wire too, but I mean, and Bandit has good guns too. But Kaid, you can place the electric claws in certain places to where you just can't get, people just can't get in. And so in combination with Tubaro, he is absolutely unstoppable. Tubby ends up in situational because it is situational whether or not you really want to waste a pick on that. Mute, on the other hand, definitely not just a situational operator. He is so good this season. If you're not playing Mute in certain spots, he is really, really strong. He's actually good on pretty much any site. I honestly could put him as a mainless operator, but I'm also going to throw smoke up here. And you wouldn't want to main both smoke and mute at the same time. I saw this on a Braction video and I agree with him. Honestly, I think that they are both very, very good right now with their loadouts, but maybe not mainable on every single site. So give them a shot, try them out, see what you think. Castle also is really good right now. Pulse is not. In fact, I'm tempted to put Pulse down here. It's that level of bad. You got defenders rushing in for roam clears right now, all over site. Dokkaebi calls, people running. By the way, that's going to change next season. I'm excited. I'm sharing it with you later, guys. Not right now. But Pulse is just, his utility is not that great. A lot of times he's just not the right pick right now. So you can get away with it, but not always good. Doc is surprisingly good this season. It's his guns. It's the horizontal grip on his guns has made him a roaming threat, and his utility is really fantastic, especially on console. On PC, I can admit he's probably kind of trash. Rook, uh, honestly, Rook's down here for me. I don't get any value out of his Rook armor. He really is this bad. He's an operator that you pick when you're brand new to the game, um, but not very useful at any other ranks besides bronze and below. If you're picking Rook regularly, you're in bronze. So that's something for you to consider. Capcan, same thing. At lower levels, he's really powerful. At higher levels, man, you got to be real smart with where you place those Capcan traps, and you got to hide from drones and make sure you weren't seen. But even if you're not seen, you can hear Capcam putting the traps down from outside the building. Not, in my opinion, the best operator. Tachanka, um, real, real rough. He's only good against shields. And even against shields, his utility is the problem. You have to pull your launcher out in order to fire your utility, which means you don't have a gun during that time period. His guns are great. But yeah, you guys are surprised with the Capcan drop, aren't you? You are. You thought that was going to go higher. He gets banned all the time, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could go up to situational with him. But I mean, his guns are good and he has a C4. I'll play him at situational. I'm okay with that. But I mean, just shoot the Capcan traps. Just drone and shoot them out. You should be able to find your path to site, find those Capcan traps, clear those fairly quickly. Bring Twitch. That's the end of it. Bring Brava. it's even worse. So, I don't know, situational. We'll put him there. Jaeger has fallen off. He's fallen off. Since his gun nerf, he's just fallen off. I can't put Jaeger in the same spot as Wamai. Where's Wamai? So, and Wamai is not meta right now because Wamai's got the, his sights have been nerfed. And because of that, he's not meta. So I can't put him in the very good spot, and I can't put Jaeger on the same plane as Wamai. I'm sorry, they're just not the same. Wamai is the better operator. He's got better guns. He's got impact grenades. He's just a tier above Jaeger. So Jaeger goes in the, if you're good, you can kind of get away with him sometimes, but I don't know. All right, Frost is definitely in the very good section. Now we get to our first mainable operator, Valkyrie. So Frost is really good this season because her utility is useful on sites where there's windows, upstairs sites. It's good in certain dark corners in certain areas, downstairs sites. But pretty much past that, her utility is not really great. I mean, it's okay. You can put it around site. Maybe somebody will get fooled, walk into one. But her guns are fantastic. Having a secondary shotgun to be able to make lines of sight and do all that sight setup, she's great. But Valkyrie has the Deagle to do some of that sight setup too, to give you lines of sight. Also, 3 Valk cams, fantastic information throughout the round, and you can hide those really well. It forces the attacking team to bring IQ, which IQ is not the greatest operator out there. And the other piece to Valkyrie is she has a C4, which means free kills from below. You put a Valk cam upstairs, you watch the Valk cam, they walk in, you throw the C4, boom, they're dead. Or pre-place the C4. It's a great way to go. Cav, I don't know. This season, I feel like she's trash. Last season, I felt like she was kind of here. I don't know. I just think people are playing smarter on attack this season. Cav's just not the play. I'm going to leave her down there. Echo, same argument with Valkyrie, but his guns did get buffed. I don't know. Echo's going situational for me. His guns do have the 2.0 scope, the ACOG scope on him again, but I just feel like he's situational at the moment. Legion's got to be up there. Legion's great. If you're not playing Legion, play some Legion. It's really good. Losing the impacts hurt him, but I don't think it took him out of S tier. I don't think so. Ella is surprisingly good this season. She was like down here. I think I'm good with her being situational. Mira's got so many counters. I put Mira at very good, except there's so many operators that counter her right now. I'm just going to have to put her in situational. Vigil, though, is very good this season. Really surprisingly good. The Boss G is just popping. If you can hit your shots, that Boss G is great. Which is surprising for me to even say that. But he's really good. A lot of operators are droning a little bit more. I'm seeing a lot more drones. Vigil is great to deny that. Maestro to me is situational. He's kind of like Echo. Great cams, great information, but I don't know, situational. Alibi, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Clash, man, Clash is down here. I see a Clash pick. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe Clash is a little bit better than Cav. I got to go a little bit better than Cav with Clash. She's easily countered, though. Mozzie, on the other hand, really dropped off this season. When they took his ACOG away from the P10 Roni, he's just not the same operator. Or not from the Roni, but from the Roni. He's not the same operator. He's just really fallen off. I've got Warden at situational. I feel like his utility is still great. Goyo, on the other hand, is much better. In fact, man, I'm tempted to put Goyo at a main this operator category. His utility is useful in every single site, all over the place. Um, whether the attacking team is a rushing attacking team or whether the attacking team is a slow, methodical attacking team, I'm tempted to put Goyo here. I'm going to leave him at very good. I might change that later. I really might. Oryx, I feel like Cav is better than Oryx. Maybe Oryx needs to be down here. Yeah, I'm going to leave Oryx down there. I'm going to leave Oryx down at the bottom. Yeah. I really feel like putting Clash down here. I really do. I don't know. I kind of feel like Alibi needs something too. I don't know. Hmm. If we say this is the really, really bad category, then these four right here move up a tier. This is my tier list, though. It doesn't matter that it's everybody else's. This is my tier list. So what do I want? I think that's what I want. Malusi, main her. She's great. Aruni, main her. Um, I think Azami has fallen off a little bit. The only thing with Aruni and Malusi is ban Brava. If you're going to main these two, ban Brava, because Brava's a problem. Thunderbird, I guess this is messing me up. Hmm. Boy, I don't like Thunderbird. I don't like Thunderbird. I don't like Thunderbird. Uh, I mean, her utility is kind of good, but Doc is so much better. I'll put her there. Put her there. Thorn. Thorn's situational, along with uh, Solus. I really think that you could main um, Fenrir. Fenrir is still really, really good this season. And that puts recruit right here. So if you just look at my list here, this is all the defensive operators. And if you think about this, even if you take like Aruni and Malusi out of this top tier list, and you add a mute to this lineup, and then maybe a wall denial like Kaid, that is a solid lineup no matter what. That is a really strong lineup. Or let's say you pull Fenrir out of here and you add, say, Azami or Malusi. I mean, just think of the power of this lineup. But I really think that having one of, if not two or three of the operators that I've got up here under this main operator list on your team every single round is going to win you more rounds in the game of Rainbow Six Siege. So if you like this tier list, please hit a like down there, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm going to be streaming tonight, so pay attention for that stream warning, and thank you guys so much for all your great support, and yeah, enjoy. Peace.